stop danger of death. This one's for the boys. He's walking around.
Train, human train. Oh, fingers will go. Good morning, bros. We're here in Swinley Forest. We're going to be walking in a straight line for like 5 kilometers. We got Stefan White, Carhartt dripped out.
You already know.
The Mr. Wurzel 5. Carhartt once again, super dry ski attire, and I'm in my clothes that I found in my cupboard. This is a challenge to ourselves and to our future selves, because we're going to improve upon.
And a challenge for you.
Yes, challenge to you as well. Do something like this because it's fun, and it's better than smoking weed in someone's garden.
This definitely is better than smoking weed in someone's garden. Welcome to the straight line mission across Swinley Forest. First of all, what is a straight line mission? Well, it's a challenge where you have to cross an area of land while following a completely straight line and deviating from it as little as possible. This video was massively inspired by the incredible Geowizard, who has already done several straight lines a lot longer than ours, and I'd highly recommend checking him out. Also, all of the music used in this video was made by Geowizard in his incredible album 16-Bit Adventure, so I'll also leave a link to that in the description. So the line that we chose for this challenge goes through a local forest called Swinley Forest. It's not too long, just under 5 kilometers, and it wasn't too difficult, although it had definitely had its challenges along the way. It starts off just to the side of one of the main paths, which goes on for a couple of kilometers. We couldn't actually join the path, as if I zoom in you can see that the line was just to the side of it for most of the path. However, the main problem, which you can't see on the map, were the streams. There's quite a few streams throughout the forest that provided quite a big challenge, especially as we did it in the middle of November. Some of them were incredibly boggy and marshy areas, and it was not fun. There were very thick woodland bits that, well, we'll get to later, even some bike tracks that we had to run through, and the line finishes at the last public footpath that is part of the forest. So this is the line that we will have to follow.
From what I know, we're starting in this general direction, just to the right of the main path there. Someone's shouting at us already.
So at this point, we hadn't even started our journey, and we had already been confronted by what seemed like angry people. However, it turns out they just wanted to get help to open the fence so they could get on with their own business. So shortly after this, we just went on our way, and they went on theirs.
Oh, don't be doing too much.
Is it started? Okay. I've been instructed not to do too much, so we're just gonna get started.
We're doing too much, man.
Alex, you wanna lead?
Hold on, 1 second. Alright, the timer has started, and off we go.
What a lovely day. Okay.
The forest terrain wasn't too challenging. In the first kilometre or so we were mostly met with this clear open landscape, which was very pleasant on this sunny morning. This was the first open plain that we encountered, and throughout this line they gave us a good break from some of the treacherous terrain that you'll see later on in the video.
Yeah, this is beautiful. You won't get this in any urban setting. The moon's still out. How does that work? Why is the sun and the moon out at the same time? Do you want to know why? It's because we're on the axis of the earth. There's a little bridge over there, look. So hopefully with the streams that come up we'll get some similar bridges that people have already made. Because this is a quite a well-lived forest. Yeah, I'm sure there used to be water there. Alex is almost blending into the environment with his dark green coat.
I could not have been more wrong.
Despite the purple hat. Maybe you could feel it out as I go. Yeah, this is very frosty and I'm slipping and I'm in the air. Nah, I'll catch it anyway. Oh shit. Yeah, that wasn't very possible.
This is where the mission started to challenge us, though still trivial compared to what we'd experience later on. Foliage got thicker and denser as we had to carve out our own path for the first time. An icy, thick, foot-deep layer of logs, sticks and leaves called for caution as we moved across it. A byproduct of man's woodland expansion and destruction, hindering the very men it was
Really
intended
slippy.
to benefit.
Don't understand on that. Ooh. Look how deep that is. Oh my days. My foot is like a whole foot. Huh? Oh no, I missed it. I'll keep it glued to your feet in case you fall again. These are crazy to walk on. The first human.
As we approached a forestry machinery site, we were suddenly spooked by the horrific sounds of what we could only assume was a sawing machine.
Do you want to film me try and climb the tree as a challenge? Alrighty, first challenge.
Here we've got Finn Briscoe.
Lovely coming off for this one.
He's going to be climbing this tree.
Hot cocoa at the end.
Hot cocoa at the end. You have to pay extra for our Patreon if you want to see the tree.
No one said that. Oh, he's going. Is that 2 meters off the ground? Yeah, that's 2 meters. There we go.
Make sure they get down safe.
Right, yeah. Perfect.
That. This one's for the boys. Right.
Crossbow did.
Guys started, man. With the sound of heavy machinery fading behind us, we thought that we'd be safe going into the next section, but as the sign proved, we once again were sorely mistaken.
Yes.
So pose 1, pose 2, pose 3. Alright, that's in the video.
It says danger of death, guys.
Okay, hold on. So danger of death. Oh! we've got this sign here. It says, "Stop danger of death." I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if we can go through here because it says danger of death. So I think I'm gonna have to edge around it.
The downhill cuts off. Can't even see the bottom right now.
That's my new desktop.
And I'm gonna run down.
And so we came up to our first stream crossing. This one was relatively simple. We managed to find little pockets of dry land in between the marshy areas that help us get through pretty dry.
I had only seen these pond hot dogs once before as a kid, so it was an absolute pleasure to indulge in them once more.
That is a perfect tinder if you were to start a fire. Look at that.
Oh,
That's so nice. I'm not going to eat this shit because it's sacrifices we make to you guys. We are grateful.
guys. Oh.
Oh,
Just water.
that was great. You've got plenty of it.
Yeah. Alright, let's go, let's go.
Part 2 here. It's wet here, by the way. I think I'm going to step to the screen.
Yeah, these guys usually row water.
How should we do this?
Keep going.
I'm going to stop.
Right, so we just went through quite a dangerous little area here. It's like water that's like that thick, very marshy, very dodgy, lots of thorns. But we made it through on running shoes. They are cooked.
More like on swimming.
He is drenched in mud.
I'm alright.
Alex is right, he's got the ski attire, very waterproof. Me, my shoes are actually quite waterproof. I don't feel water yet, but I was standing in like a stream.
We were quickly approaching the halfway point of the line, and so we decided to stop in this beautiful little clearing for a break. We sat down on this damp log to have a quick rest and break some bread between us. I also managed to drop the whole toilet roll on the floor somehow, but apart from that, all was well, and we moved on swiftly. Alright, we've got this crazy ditch bush area, whatever. I mean, that is pretty tough. The terrain here took a sudden change for the worse. We entered this incredibly thick section of newly planted trees that slowed us down considerably. We thought we'd get through it quickly, but once again, we were completely wrong.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
This section of our trail was slightly worrying as there was no exit in sight. However, I found it to be unexpectedly peaceful as I was surrounded by only trees and an invisible line ahead.
Quality may vary. One for my bro and one for my hoes, of which I have none. Nature is my whore. Oh, that was a ditch. I just fell. Bro's not a bird.
As we pushed further into the densely packed area of the forest, there was an abrupt decline that led us to some difficulty. Alex was merely steps ahead of me, but he was already 2 meters below. At this point, the time crunch for our journey was becoming ever more apparent. Over the last half an hour, we had only covered around 50 meters, due to the densely packed, overgrown foliage. Because of this, we decided that we had to resort to a 30-meter deviation, which was our largest during the trip.
After pushing through a large section of fern-filled hills, we encountered a young man, about our age, walking his dog along a path. This dog was, for some unknown reason, very excited, and kept on running circles around its owner. We stopped to talk to him, and we explained our mission as he had asked us why we were wading through all those ferns. However, as the dog grew more and more impatient, he tried to attack me, and then this happened. 5 kilometers. So yeah, we're going in a completely straight line.
Yeah.
Trying to move off it as little as possible.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, hopefully I'll be pretty fun. We're almost at the end now.
Yeah.
So there you go.
He's walking around for a dog.
Yeah.
Bro, this dog keeps playing stuck in the motorcycle. It tries to go through my legs there and tries to breathe.
Yeah, it kept going through. Kept going through their legs.
Well, that was hilarious. We're going to cross the stream quickly. Right, well he's just stacked it. You alright?
It's not right there is still underwater.
Guys, I might need some more socks.
Alright then.
Was that good?
Nice, you got it? Yeah. You alright? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. My lace came undone right.
Alright, now let's carry on.
Up to the end. There's like 6 streams rather than 5 or 4. Stefan brought his on-running shoes. I don't know how well they're serving him.
Ran through them.
He ran through them. Ah! Thorns. I'm good. Alright. We're almost there. I'm proud of us.
Soon after this, we quickly approached what could have been the most dangerous section of the whole mission. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any footage as we were really just focused on getting through here alive. So we got up to this forest area and realised that it was completely packed with newly planted trees that were so dense that we just physically could not push through them. So we had to deviate slightly. And I checked my map and I saw this short bike track about 15-20 meters away that goes right through the forest, so we decided to go for it. However, as we got there, we very quickly realised that it was a one-way bike track and we were going up it the wrong way. However, we had no other choice but to dash through it, dash through this incredibly tight bike clearing, and luckily we made it up to the top of the hill in one piece.
Section of bike track, and now we've got to go very far down. Like, we're literally level with that tree almost. We'll get all the way down there. We're going this way.
This section could well have been the most precarious so far, as we were on a steep decline to the point where we needed to keep a hold of each other, just to ensure that none of us took a bad fall.
Oh, that's quite steep still, but we got this, we got this. We've got to be a human train. Oh,
Bingo's all going.
Oh, that's funny. Somewhere there's the end. We're literally there. 500 meters to go. One small step for man, one giant leap for forest people kind. And this way, we've come from all the way up there.
That's crazy.
Alright, we made it basically. Dreading the way back, to be honest, because I feel like we're going to get lost.
Alright. No deviation there, more or less.
That's pretty good.
One more stream, apparently.
That's like 7.
One more stream. However, what came after this was by far the worst section of the whole challenge.
They often say the final hurdle can be the hardest. For us, this was all too true. Picture what seems to be just an area of long grass, but as you move closer, a foul stench intrudes your desperate nostrils. The long grass changes to reeds you'd see beside a river or lake, and continuing on, your feet sink further with every muddy step, and an uncomfortable warmth surrounds them, pulling harder and harder every time. Only by clinging to scarcely spread trees can you assure your temporary safety. And as the watery ground very slowly stiffens, you feel your heartbeat once again, knowing you narrowly escaped Mother Nature's cruel clutches.
Just made it through absolute marshy shit, water everywhere. It was not great. He literally fell over into like a river basically. My legs went wet up to like my knee almost. And that was because I stepped into sinking wet mud. It was not good. But we made it. The end is literally inside. That tower is the end. Oh my days, this was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Very enjoyable. It just kind of fucks over your feet because now your feet are wet and they hurt. Slippery, okay. Sponsored by Adidas. Go touch the electricity. Go touch the power line. Oh. My feet are squelching. That was tough. Look at that. We have done it. Complete.
And just like that, we had reached the end, with a maximum deviation of 32 meters, which puts us in the gold rank, and a straight line score of 93%.
Look how happy they are.
Was a successful straight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you.
Oh, bring it in, guys, bring it in. Alright, now we just have to get back.
Call a cab.
Can we call a cab? There you go. As the sun simmers lower amongst the horizon. We three kings of Orient are their gifts from travel so far. Ah, that was quite fun. That was very tough and very disheartening towards the end, to be honest. But we made it.
Straight line. Now we need to go back.
Thank you for watching. Ice smash. Oh shit.